All praises to the Most High, giving honor and glory, thanking the Most High for allowing us to learn more, understand about ourself, of thyself, unto our Creator. Family, I pray all is well with each one of you. I just recently did a video speaking about melatonin, the pineal gland, and also eumelanin. And this is, I want to say, an addition to it. It speaks here that it's a hormone, which is called melatonin. It's makeup of the pineal gland. Melatonin. I want this to sink in. The pineal gland makes this substance up, fam. So everybody on the earth plane, say, have a third eye, because the pineal gland is known is the functionality that surrounding that has been taught in so many ways as a myth, as over stretching or exaggeration. But this video is going to lead you to see how people is sidestepping the lineup surrounding our spirituality unto our Creator, and what I have experienced and what I've been sharing, how once they reach this peak, this high level of consciousness, which that points to what they call the Christ consciousness. Okay? So it says here that melatonin is a natural compound. And in this, when you look further down, it says the pineal gland, which is, it speaks of the substance that comes from the pineal gland. They get this from the cow that makes up the melatonin. Let's continue. This article here says that this, as far as your pineal gland, releases this highest levels of melatonin when there's darkness, and decreases melatonin production when you are exposed to light. So when I read this, I immediately, what surfaced was that in dark people, which eumelanin people, the highest level of the melatonin is made naturally. In the light people, it's not. It is what is called, the pineal gland is calcified. So I'm going to share also, let you see, when one speak about, being calcified, it also, due to a study, show that the African Americans, not the indigenous Africans from the continent per se, but the ones here, due to mixing, this calcification has came forth and have manifest through studies in a great percentage of African Americans. Let me get that. So here it tells you that this calcification is slightly higher in Americans, blacks, than in the indigenous Africans. And it says probably due to racial mixture among the American blacks. So many factors surrounding this that points to when people say mixing of race, and why we shouldn't, but that's not my point of matter here. That's between them and the Most High, and how that is. Because when the Bible speaks of this, there are certain things that through mixing, far as, due to slavery, raping, and then even now what we see a whole lineup of mixing of races of different ethnic groups. And ones have said that it's due to, this world has moved forward, and it's like it's common for, different races to get together, because that shows, it's less, racism or prejudice is in our midst. But when you go deeper, you see that a lot of the mixing is because of certain lineup surrounding the makeup of the dark Eumelanin people points back to the originals that has the highest level of melanin, has the highest level of melatonin, without having to go through different lineup to have this substance make up in their pineal gland. It goes to steep, fam. So due to it being like what they call calcified, you have to remember, if you have been following people like the Bobby Hemmings and different ones like that, when they discovered about the pineal gland, and they said they discovered this after a war. I'm not sure if it's the war that was in Korea or either Japan, and the black soldiers, they did testing, and then that's when they discovered, which wasn't long ago, right? Was within this 100 years that they came to understand about the pineal gland, which some people call the pineal gland. So calcification, many factors are pointing towards the way you eat. Also fluoride, and there's a video I'm going to share that talks about what Hitler did to dumb down his opponents by putting fluoride in the water and so forth. And all this is pointing back to our lineup spiritually, how we connect with our Creator. So according to them, and I have something else here so even when you read this here, it speaks about the melanocytes within the skin, how the pigmentation could be altered by the melatonin. So let's go a little deeper here too as well. So I found this interesting. This was a video that I saw, but I just actually happened to just screenshot this. Someone in the comments says, as you transition to 5D, because see, when I speak of the two worlds, where even the movie surrounding what the Obamas, Michelle and Barack produced, it speaks of like leaving the world behind, and it's like moving from the third, what you would call dimension or level, to the fifth dimension. So the 5D, 3D, that's what it stands for. As you transition to the 5D, the materialistic trappings of the 3D, a third D, living becomes a burden, and you simplify your life by getting rid of all that stuff. So in this transition that I know supernaturally, and I'm here before you all, not knowing anything about the dimensions of speaking about the third level or the fifth, I never knew anything of this. I believe have been put on this path as well, is to connect the dots back to this. But what I'm going to show you in the video to come is as if like himself and others making money off of understanding how could they build up the melatonin in their bodies to reach height of spirituality. And a lot of it is circle around how could, when they learn the universal coding and how they can, talk and speak out, and then what comes back to them, all that stuff. That don't mean nothing to me on that level. What it means to me is understanding and knowing our Creator is in complete control, and they sidestepping our Creator. And I'll show this as I move forward. But I found this to be very interesting with this person's thing, because what this person that you see on the monitor here on the screen, he's actually saying that he's teaching about the 3D and then the 4D and then the 5D, right? Moving from the third level dimension to the fifth. And I know that all what this person says here, which is Christy, what she's saying is actually what will actually happen. All this stuff moving from this world plane as leaving the world behind, all this materialistic stuff, you'll be able to bring at a place that it doesn't really matter. You living in it, but it not where you will not, if, was given the option to leave, like say, okay, this world has came to a complete stop. Now get off this train, get on the next train. Would you think about, oh, I don't want to leave because I got so much, my house, my cars, my money. What about that? See, you're not going to think about that when you have came to a level in the Most High. And the way how I've got here is being what call unto, I'm what the Most High called me unto, and for me to be secluded, and for me to be, as the Most High have given me different, downloads, manifestation, confirmations, and all these different things for me to get where I'm at. And even when I have my awakened visions, when I go through these different dimensions, and I call it dimensions, when I call it, what one may call it, it's a name, it's not the vortex, I did use that, but when you go through, it's another name that they call it, Father, if you want me, because it's not there for me to say it, but when you go through these, like when I speak of the circle, and then you go through these different areas, it's like if I'm already going to the fifth dimension and I'm seeing things that is to come, you understand. But portals, that's what they call it. They call it portals, and it's another name that they call it. Thank you, Father. But so I'm supernaturally, this is happening to me without me even going through all the steps that they said they got to go through. You understand? And that's the difference with the calcified pineal gland versus that makes melatonin naturally versus ones that have to take supplements. But what those supplements coming from? They're coming from the original people, they're pulling from the original people to get to be in existence and to experience what original people experience. You understand? Let's move forward. Okay. All right. So now this person right here, it's like, it's everything about a lot what they do is circle around making money. How can we make money? You understand? So this video is pretty lengthy, and I may just share it, and you could check it out for yourself. But it's like 30 seconds. Uncover the technique to manifest unlimited abundance and unleash our psychic powers. So what Father have taken me through supernaturally, one-on-one before the Most High, they're saying they can reach this level through this format, right? So I'm not going to click right there on the video yet, but it says, if you only knew the true powers you possesses, you would never look at the world or yourself the same way ever again. Everyday normal people from all around the world are learning how to tap into something deep within their body. And this is what Father have taken me on the path for these 5 years. They say they can do it in seconds, 30 seconds. It says a long forgotten method that has been veiled in secrecy, and they are becoming supernatural. They are able to heal themselves, manifest wealth, and find their soulmates. So once we look at this like, oh, I want what they got. I want to, what I pay at. But Father literally is given to this us unto us free and unto us who seek him diligently, but they say they got a shortcut. And this is all made possible by a small pea-sized pine cone-shaped organ at the base of your brain, and is considered by many cultures around the world to be our third eye. So the pineal gland is considered the third eye, and the melatonin of what the secretion that is made within the pineal gland is called melatonin. That if their pineal gland is calcified, they can't make this. So they have to get it in a way to adapt to this, what they say they want to adapt to, and so forth. That goes point back to the sun. That goes back and point to our our level of how, ones are able to use suntan lotion. Where does suntan lotion substance come from? It comes from us as black folks. Where does the melatonin substance come from? It comes from us as black folks. You understand? So it says, it's been such a significant breakthrough that the powerful nation leaders are trying to prevent you from having spiritual enhanced abilities. Fam, this is what Father have given me naturally, and so many of our people. Because for one, I will fit the bill, what you would call, because of my Eumelanin makeup, the attributes of it, of my pineal gland. A pineal gland is not calcified. But why Father allowed them to be born with calcified, glands? So it says here that, and in the enlightenment, because they want to maintain control. The government needs you to depend on them. So this awakening of us coming into truth, this is another offset by ones where they looking to make money off of this and selling it to many people, when spiritually on the level, the Most High makes the call who Father wants unto. You understand? So if some people try to do their methods and it don't work, they're like, well, you're not doing it right. But this is a supernatural way that Father have allowed, but what points to our melatonin, to our, pineal gland, speaks volume, how our makeup was. See, and what I've shared earlier about that there's a lot of African Americans who actually, which have, say, mixed with the ones who has the less melanin, right? And the pineal gland is calcified. They show in them that their pineal gland is calcified as well to a certain degree. I want to say the study of 233 people said 70% of them were showing that. So who did they pick? Did they go to the deep root of the Eumelanin, or they went to light-skinned black people? I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, so tap the button below before it's too late and see exactly how you can start using this technique at home right now. What? So fam, I'm going to click on this, and there's going to be a video, and it's going to tell you how this person came into it, because it was a secrecy that was given at a level surrounding the government. Let's click. Okay. I'm already 19 minutes in. All right. So I probably just play a little bit and then pause. I'm sorry. And close out and just share the link so you all could just, watch it for yourself. But let's go in.
People in the know and other wealthy, connected people. It contains 7 of the most powerful pineal gland detoxifiers known to man that work synergistically to not only cleanse the pineal gland, but also to enhance its ability to manifest. In order to open your third eye and connect to the universe, you need to do 3 things, which Pineal XT is designed to do.
So now, You see that what's being said? So I am a witness before you all that all the things that they're saying, and to get unto our Creator, to build that relationship that, Father would deem the pace that you will be able to move into that lineup. These people saying that you can accomplish that by moving from the 3D rim to the 5th rim, or 5D rim, by just doing this stuff. Let's continue.
Step 1. Detoxify your body. You first need to purify as much of the toxins from your body as you can. All of the pollutants in the air, your water, the heavy toxic metals that have built up in your system, the chemicals added to your food, they're not only damaging your health, they're also preventing you from being able to manifest. To do this, we included purified iodine as part of the formula. This powerful iodine is the same type that the military uses to create anti-radiation pills, potassium iodine. Iodine not only helps the thyroid gland regulate hormones, but it also helps rid the body of fluoride and other heavy metals by allowing it to pass through your body instead of being absorbed. Iodine is an essential mineral, and if we do not get enough of it in our body, we can actually die. Another essential ingredient added to this formula is something called burdock. This powerful root extract is used as a blood purifier, helping eliminate toxins in your bloodstream that can damage your brain as well as your pineal gland. Remember, the more pure your body is, the more easily you're going to be able to connect to the divine and manifest your desires into reality. Step 2. Decalcify your pineal gland. You cannot manifest and connect to the universe if your pineal gland is toxified. It allows your left and right brain hemispheres to interact during the manifestation process.
So you heard that? You can't connect to the universe. What is the universe? It's our Creator. You understand? But there's it's the universe. Without being, as far as they say, calcifying it. That's the only way you're going to be able to connect. Let's continue.
Process and interact with the universe. If it's toxified, it won't be possible. To help purify your pineal gland, we've included some powerful ingredients that have been proven to work. First is all-natural chaga mushroom powder. This has been used for thousands of years by the ancient Egyptians for the incredible health benefits. It is known to lower blood sugar, lower cholesterol, reduce harmful bacteria that causes things like irritable bowel syndrome. It has also been shown to help prevent cancer, slow the rate of cancer growth, and reduce the size of cancerous tumors. Chaga also contains the most amount of melanin out of any other substance on Earth, which is also concentrated within the pineal gland, helping protect it against calcification due to fluoride and other pollutants. It supports the activation of our pineal gland, or third eye, awakening ourselves to source energy, deepening our intuition, awareness, and oneness. The next ingredient is nicknamed...
So they're saying that substance is the strongest when it comes to... See how they're gonna twist and they're gonna shift and they're gonna add, they're gonna do whatever. But the ultimate goal is what I have experienced in these 5 years and throughout my life is where they're trying to reach. And it wasn't because of what someone came and taught me this stuff. It's because our direct correlation with our Creator. Let's continue.
Super dust because of its bluish-green hue. Chlorella powder. Rich with chlorophyll, omega-3 fatty acids, and proteins, it helps decimate the toxic shell that is built up around your pineal gland by removing heavy metals like mercury, fluoride, dioxin, and cadmium, which are naturally attracted to it. Finally, turmeric, which is derived from a root primarily located in India, was added. Turmeric contains something called curcuminoids, which, according to a major scientific study, are shown to not only prevent damage to the pineal gland caused by fluoride, but also reverse damage that has already been done. Step 3. Supercharge your pineal gland. This is what really makes this formula unique. Now that your body has been purified and your pineal gland decalcified, these next ingredients supercharge your pineal gland's ability to connect to the universe and allow you to manifest whatever it is you desire. The first ingredient is amla fruit extract. Amla fruit, which is extremely difficult to find, has been used for centuries in Buddhism and yogis to help attain enlightenment by enhancing the electrical conductivity of the rhombohedral crystals located on our pineal gland. The result is an enhanced ability to manifest and a stronger connection to the universe. It also contains gallic acid, which has been shown to help decalcify the pineal gland. We also have schisandra powder, revered in Chinese medicine and considered deeply beneficial to your qi, or life force. This ingredient is very difficult to find, and without the proper connections, you may never find it, because it's only available in northern China and eastern Russia. It helps enhance the electromagnetic field generated by your pineal gland by supercharging your life force. It also helps protect your pineal gland by supporting the function of your liver. That means more toxins in your blood will be broken down by your liver, instead of binding to your pineal gland. Pineal XT is all natural and made right here in the USA in an FDA-registered facility. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, and is not available anywhere else except here on this website, while we're still able to source the ingredients. Pineal XT not only starts detoxifying the hard shell buildup around your pineal gland and magnifies the electrical field it generates, but it also starts eliminating toxic chemicals and heavy metals built up in your body. It's absolutely crucial to rid your body of these horrible toxins and to decalcify your pineal gland. Because if you don't take action, you will probably never achieve the life you desire. Remember, your ideal life already exists in the multiverse. You just need to manifest it here in your reality. Unlimited abundance, happiness, a loving partner by your side. They're all right there, just waiting for you to call them into existence. But if you decide to ignore your pineal gland and continue to let it decay, it can be like a ticking time bomb, just waiting to go off. It can lead to the development of cancerous...
So, just to remind you, I'm not, sharing this as an advertisement for you to go out and want to buy this. I'm telling you that the supernatural capabilities that Father have allowed ones, even myself and many, to have experienced, what this person is saying is going to cost you money according to what he's saying. And is that really truth? This is sidestepping our Creator, trying to exploit, like always. But the substance that he's talking about, okay, and he mentioned, ancient Egypt, it's Kemet, about what they use, and this is what they, say they use after studying according to what these different scientists and so forth said that they have found out. But when you are born with it naturally, and they're saying that the black people who is African American who have mixed with their race, it speaks volumes, saying that they have a higher count of calcification than the indigenous one of Africa who did not mix. So we already came equipped. You understand? So a deviation, what one may call a mutation, we're looking at the spectrum, from the Eumelanin to the Femelanin, is a deviation which is called the mutation. So in that lineup of one, and I've given what I believe Father had showed me in an awakened vision, the evolution of a white man, white people. So even with that being said, a Chinese man was in the midst of it, and that ones have studied, scientists have said that points back to Africa as well, that genome, right? So that's why I'm saying that the mutation of the white man comes in from the Chinese man, according to what I have been shown, and I've shared this some time back. Okay. So fam, at the end of the day, our abilities, when they say we are soul people, I mean, they can point to solar, like the sun, our soul, like in the, you know, our rhythms, our, you know, things that we do, our vibration, our, when we speak, how, you know, just put forth this vibration. I mean, all these different attributes surrounding Eumelanin people that actually is the ones that are considered the originals to the earth. And there are ones, how ones have deviated. And I've shared in my bloodline, according to, you know, what I've shared, that I believe how my bloodline on my dad's side and my mother's side got infiltrated. Because dark eumelanin or melanin, or eumelanin is going to point to your pigmentation as being dark. And when you start getting some lightness, a light, you get a little light, a brown skin, you thinking that, oh, this is different variation of our genome, but it's actually, it shows that it was some infiltration. All right, I don't want to get too much off the subject, but let me go a little step further here. One moment. Okay, fam. So what I was trying to do is find the part to the video where his uncle gave him the recipe to make up the pill. When I said recipe, the ingredients, okay? And I don't see, I mean, I heard it yesterday. I don't know if you click on it for the first time and it's given to you, and then after that you can't get back to it. I don't know, but I'm going to share this link and then you could check it out. But at the end of the day, fam, you could try to sidestep the Most High all you want. There is a supreme being. You understand? But these people make it seem like there isn't. They're out to make money. And even if they came to whatever lineup where they could see into a lineup or a range, or they could, what they would call astral plane and all these different things, I strongly suggest that you go the route that I have been shown to go, and that is to go before our Creator and seek the matter out. Don't get caught up into this. Let me buy this because this will help me elevate. You cry out whether you are, you know, eumelanin, or you cry out whether you are pheomelanin to our Creator, and understand why Father allowed this all to happen. Please understand. Okay, so I'm going to come back on and make a third video surrounding melatonin, and I think I've shared some on my Facebook, the two surrounding, what is it, Bobby Hemmett. I will share those. But until then, I'll see you all in the next video. Matando and Ghetto.